Another try after the first down sack. Rosen, throw left side, complete. It's Elliott. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Two yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Haskins.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Looking deep for App. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Devontae Adams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
The kick is good.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
34-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Rosen to throw on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
For the extra point.
Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown. And
you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Rosen to throw. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
1st and 10.
He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the...
Pressure gets to Haskins, and down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
Amari Cooper, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
2nd and 10. It's Rosen again. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And now it's Rosen looking. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
when you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On second down, Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott. That's good for a Cowboys.
First 21-0 our score after one. On first down, it's Rosen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
The 47-yard line.
He'll fire deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this time he is in. Ezekiel Elliott. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that'll bring up second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Yeah. The second, he old as fuck. Yeah, fuck it. Dude gonna give it to you.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. That one is slant to McLaurin. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
You can see the time and effort. And
somebody signed him when I looked. I would have picked his ass up.
It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for
this.
Ravens
is cheap.
Hard to make it happen.
Oh, unless that was the dude that chick had to
on 3rd down.
Had a drop.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Here's a 1st and 10 now after they successfully drew him off sides. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards there on a Washington first. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Haskins, a quick throw into the hands of McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes this Washington 28. Cowboys 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
You pick up any other free agents?
No effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, the Cardinals ain't got no linebackers, bro.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting into shreds.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott.
Good
Not much
tackle.
there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Ezekiel.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. He's going to let this go.
Come on, baby. I see that.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he is all the way up past the 25. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'll be throwing too many fucking picks, bro.
Here set to begin the drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now he's forced out left. And that is
get your hands in. Your feet in, man.
No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently.
Hey,
so that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. first throw for the backup Jackson. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 10th carry now for Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short.
It let you do your training, Mike.
What's been a fairly one-sided game
so even let me do my shot at fucking Simmons.
Over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Yeah.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments.
Oh, what the fuck?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence.
I thought I switched to fucking run play.
Of about 3.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
We saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings
that's Cam Rob.
And manageable.
Just found
that's why I don't drill no more, man.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Why are you so angry?
Right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now Haskins on first down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Third down. Here's Haskins. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person
Let's back in the shower.
because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it.
Man,
Yeah,
go somewhere, bro.
situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a
Huh?
Yeah, how about that? Although
Why I gotta come with you to your airport, man?
and it won't help them at contract time.
It's in third
Put
quarter.
another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive.
Bro,
to
I'm
begin
not
the third
coming.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Thank you.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here at 29. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return.
Hey, Mike, you gonna bag old girl that keep was talking about?
An interception return for another score.
Brandy.
For the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that.
Man, you might as well get all your little old things back, man.
No,
You've been gone for too long.
Catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Why the fuck I'm in wide nine?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Bro, put my fucking gun down. What's wrong with you? You don't know what the fuck you doing with that.
Struggled big time in this game.
You don't know what you doing with that. When you go to the range, I can teach you how to shoot, man. You don't know how to shoot, for real.
Working well together, but every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
No goodbye kiss.
There, 8 yards on the first down.
No goodbye kiss.
The 44-yard line.
Rosen now off the bootleg. On the crossing route, he hits his man.
Wow, how the fuck did I miss that?
Touchdown, Cowboys.
You're so corny. All right, man.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys cut into
I'm watching you.
As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits?
Under a heavy rush,
you good?
Down he goes. So trying to throw it in for 2 points.
All right, bye. Call me in a little bit.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Steven Sims now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
I can't believe they even let you play. Mike 56, Mike 56. Watch the curls, watch the curls.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. Trying to
oh, my God. Why I bounced my fucking lineman?
They want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
I hate this fucking rule. I got to run the ball, but niggas can blitz the fuck out of me. It doesn't make fucking sense to me, bro. Fucking weak-ass sportsmanship rule. Huh? Bro, my Facebook league, bro. Like, in the 4th quarter, if I'm up, I can't throw the ball to 3rd down, but niggas blitz the fuck out of me every time, bro.
On 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Got a man, it's Gibson complete. And boy, he is very close.
I might just stop blowing niggas out at this point. Should be boring as fuck in the 4th quarter.
He's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up 4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
45. Cowboys 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
7-yard line.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
My run defense so shitty, man.
Old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he is
That's how I got blitz to stop the run. Got as good as defensive line.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Play action here with Rosen. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles. Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Here's Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's what you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
One final shot here for Rosen. He's going to let it fly.
Wow, good ass catch. Oh my God.
Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Yeah. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a
lot there. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So for Washington, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for
Dallas, ready, Mike?
They can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year.
G-Dub gave me the dub in the Culture League
against the Detroit Lions. So for our entire crew.